are 5 primary pillars for a person to be successful in a business or a corporate environment. So the first pillar for a person to be successful in business or in a corporate environment is congenial environment, the environment that supports you to do the business. The second pillar for a person to be successful in business is the resources, the people and the money that you need to do the business. These are 2 external aspects for a person to do business, and there are 3 internal aspects. The 3 internal aspects, first is the passion and energy. Both are related. More energetic you are, more passionate you are about the life. And the third and the fourth and second inner pillar is the skills. You need to be skillful to do something in the business to be successful. And the third and the last pillar, inner pillar, or the fifth overall pillar for a person to be successful in business is the luck, is the intuition and luck. Now these 3 aspects of passion, skill and luck. We'll talk about the second aspect, that is skill, today. How can you develop more skill in life? More skillful you are, the faster you grow in business. More skill you are, more successful you become in business. And how do you become more skillful? More subtle you are, more polished your mind is, your consciousness is, more skilled you become. And yoga is about making your mind more subtler, polishing your skills so that you become more skillful in life. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Yoga karmesu kaushalam, that yoga brings skill in action. How does yoga bring skill in action? Yoga brings skill in action by polishing your skills. If you look at the definition, the basic definition of the yoga is uniting your breath, body with your mind. Now, breath and body is the gross, less subtler, and the mind is subtler. So uniting the gross with the subtler, so that the subtleness comes in the mind more. Uniting mind with the individual consciousness. Now the consciousness or the self is much subtler than the mind, and polishing and making mind subtler takes mind close to the self, unites mind with the self. And that means, polishing mind to become more subtler. And the third and the spiritual way to look at yoga is uniting consciousness, the individual consciousness with the universal consciousness. Universal consciousness is much subtler than the individual consciousness. So it is going from gross to the subtle. The practice of yoga takes you from the gross to the subtle. More you practice the yoga, better your practice is, more subtler you become, more your subtle aspect of your life get polished. And more subtler you are, more skillful you are. So that means yoga brings the fundamental unit, fundamental aspect of a person to be successful comes from the yoga, by practicing the yoga. So that is how, all the Sudarshan Kriya and the Pranayam and the Padma Sadhana that you learn in Art of Living programs. Fundamentally in the happiness program you learn Sudarshan Kriya, and the breathing and the postures you learn, and the Sudarshan Kriya you learn, and the Pranayam you learn. That takes you closer to yourself and makes your mind more subtler, and that is how you become more skilled. And another aspect of being skilled is having a mind which is stress-free, intellect which is sharp, which is free of prejudices, preconcepts, and the memory which is free of negativity and trauma, and ego which is all-encompassing, which takes everybody together. With Sudarshan Kriya, breathing, your perception improves, your observation improves, because your senses works very well in coordination with your mind, so that leads to a better perception, and in turn better observation, and then better perception, and in turn better expression. That is fundamental for us to be more skillful in life, and that is how yoga brings skills in life.